Welcome back, my friends and foes. This is week 4 of getting my life together, and I will say it was tough. It was pretty tough. First things first, how did my week go? It could have been worse, but it also could have been better. My back also just recently, by the time I'm recording this, get better compared to what it was a while ago. Now that week, my back, it did still hurt and I had to still be careful. It wasn't hurting to the point where I couldn't do anything, but it's hurt to the point where if I think I walked one time for about 31 minutes, give or take. And whenever I got off of the treadmill, my back was hurting really bad. So I had to lay down. Did I complete any goals today? Or this week, I should say. I would say I forgot what goals I had because I had so much stuff going on. So I will probably do another consequence just for that alone. And I'm getting myself today, I'm getting everything fixed up so that way this doesn't happen again. Because I'm one of those people where if I don't have anything set in stone, it will leave my head. And I was doing good for those 2 weeks, and then my back got hurt, and now I'm back to where I was before. I need to get back on track. And usually it takes me a couple months to get back on track, or maybe like 2 months to get back on track, but I'm gonna get back on track. I'm eating at home, I'm gonna work out, I'm gonna do my thing, right? I got to. I hate being in these caves. I never liked it. And being in here, it I don't like when it's dark like this. I hate when it's dark. It doesn't make me feel great. I feel like something's gonna pop out behind me. I feel like something's going to like kill me and then I have to walk all the way back for my stuff. I don't like it. I mean, yes, you get iron like this, you get coal, you get diamonds, you get all the good stuff. But at a jump scare or a bomb, like a creeper, I probably need to get more coal, but I guess you gotta get what you can get what you get and then don't throw fit. See, like this. You go down deeper and deeper and it gets darker and darker. You don't know if you're gonna fall into a cave or if you're gonna fall into a pit of zombies or if anything is going to spawn. Because, see, nothing spawned. You would think something would have, at least I thought something would have, but I guess not. Ugh, well, it could have been worse. I could have had a creeper, or worse, I could have had a skeleton. I should have probably killed those Endermen. But, you know, I can probably get some ender pearls later when I have the armor and the tools and things like that. A little extra cobble won't hurt, especially whenever you're going deeper into stuff. And you never know when you go, see? What is that? Okay. Whoa. Oh. It doesn't look like anything. I didn't know Minecraft had like these little pockets. I always thought it was like caves and then mineshaft and things like that. That's why I thought this was gonna be a mineshaft or something along those lines. That's interesting. Like, hmm. And this is exactly what I was talking about. A massive cave of doom. Darkness, dread, And of course, there will be mobs somewhere. I hate the shield. I love it, but I hate it. I guess. No, I'm gonna make a little area first, so that way I have a base of operation. That way I can go ahead and smelt my iron, get that fixed up, get some good things in my pocket. And hopefully I'll be prepared for whatever comes my way. I changed my mind. I'm gonna go check out and see what we have over here. Maybe some iron nearby would be nice. Maybe, I don't know, diamonds would be pretty cool, but I know for a fact that they're, I don't like that sound. Creeper. Okay. Okay, and then one zombie is not too hard. Two zombies. Okay. Oh, okay. We don't talk about what happened. Just, it was just the wind. Nothing more, nothing less. Just the wind. Okay. Okay, see? We got this. We got this. You, me, mostly me, but you're here for the ride. No, maybe. Did I get all my stuff? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, yep. There's my second pick. Well, let's go back to the home base and see if any of that iron's all fixed up. Because I think I might need some more iron. I think I might have enough for a full plate, but I'm not too sure. Or a full set of armor. I'm not too sure. I mean, I already had like 2 picks, so it will have to be enough for now. Will you look at that? I did have enough for a full set of armor. Is it gonna work? Probably not, knowing me, but it's better than nothing. I'd rather have some sort of armor than no armor. Probably should have used something for a sword instead of keeping the stone, but we work with what we got. That's what I was missing. I was missing my torches. Maybe I can. I mean, I'm not using much of it now. How much is this gonna make me? Oh, I don't know if I needed that much, but I mean, I'll save some for later in case I get kicked out or killed. Oh, well, let's go and see if there's anything interesting. Hopefully, there's more. Some pros for this week, though, I will say, is I did get out of bed. I didn't just stay and rot. Usually, whenever I lose track with time or with my sense of whatever, I tend to rot. And I'm sure some of you guys out there know what that feels like, rotting in bed. It sucks. And whenever you get out of bed, you're like, I've wasted 5 hours just scrolling. You know what? I think I'm gonna go make a shield real quick and I'll be right back. Back to the rotting, like bed rotting. You know, for me at least, whenever it happens, I will look at the time and go, oh my gosh, I spent hours doing this one thing, one repetitive thing over and over again for what? Great. Right? Great. If my whole day is ruined. But I made sure to at least get out of bed and, move my body in some sort of way. I did watch some scary videos. Now, for some, that might be like, oh, that's just fun. That's not really like a pro. For me, it's a pro because I usually don't like watching scary videos. I usually hide behind like the screen or behind a pillow or something like that. This time, I really tried to not hide behind anything, uh, which came out well, thankfully. And I found a couple other YouTubers that I find interesting, so I got that going for me. Some cons that I have for the week is that I didn't finish anything I wanted. So, like my goals, I didn't get to complete anything because I was down. I didn't want to, I quote unquote, didn't want to do it because of my head. That's how my brain works, not because I had a head injury. Um, and my back still hurt if I did too much physical work. So if I move my body around a little bit, or if I, you know, just try to move from a point A to point B, it it would could act up if I twist or bend or whatever, right? So I got those going for me at least for now. I didn't really find much more down in the cave, but there is still plenty to explore, so I might do that maybe later. But right now, I think my anxiety is okay with not me going back there. So, my goals for this week is simple, they're basic. It's just moving my body more, eating at home again, and then this time, this one's a little different, is playing Sudoku. Now, I used to play Sudoku all the time, along with word searches. Those are my two favorite things. And I just haven't got back on it. And I have like 2 books, so I can absolutely get that fixed up. So it could either be Sudoku or word search. But those are going to be my main things for this week. I will post a video of my consequences for this week. Last week, I will say, the consequence that I made myself do was talk to people. And the way I did that was I got on VR chat. First time ever. Now, I've seen videos of people play VR chat, but I've never played it myself until then. So, when I saw everything, if you ever been on VR chat, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I go at night, so there's a lot of different kinds of people there, and I've never heard so many words be said, if you catch my drift, before in my life. Now, I mean, I've heard them before, it's not a shock, but the amount of times, it's attention seeking at best. So, but I'm some people were really cool. They added me as a friend, I added them as a friend. You know, I feel confident in going in there now, so I got that going for me. You know, it's pretty nice. Let's see. But really, that's about it for this week. Not a lot going on, so hopefully this week will be a little bit different. Until then, my friends and foes.